And the draw is won by the Moist Kings. They play it down, back up to the far side and cross the line. Looking for options. It's set up to the far side and a shot is gloved down by Kuvic. Good setup there by Ingram to Gall. But the save is made. Draw one back by Struthers. And now it's played to the boards. Taking it across the line is Bruce Hood. It's broken up. Struthers to the middle. Up in the air it goes as it was poked across the line by Gall. Looping back behind his own net is Scott. Cody Scott picking up speed. He will play one back. Hood's open on the near side. He's got the ball now. Cutting down along the wing. There's a penalty coming up to the Wheat Kings. They play it towards the middle, and that one backhanded to the slot. Another shot. That one sails high as they look to set it up again. Extra attacker out. They score! Cutting down along the wing. There's a penalty coming up to the Wheat Kings. They play it towards the middle, and that one backhanded to the slot. Another shot. That one sails high as they look to set it up again. Extra attacker out. Penalty canceled out because goal was scored with the 6-on-5. It was going to be an interference call, but no need. So 1-0, just 57 seconds into this game. It's broken up, and here's a chance in Titus. Played a little wide there by Nate Wees. Back up high. This one will go down into the corner. Hark trying to throw one towards the net is blocked. Nate Wees down in the corner, trying to pull this one free. Ball pulled up the boards, and now it's intercepted, sent towards the middle, and it will be played around and behind the net by the Moist Kings as they set things up. Flipped up the middle. Off the take of Forbes, who's trying to follow up, but breaking out the other way is Nebesco. Nebesco hands it off to the wing, and this one dumped in by Bear. Now back up, Nebesco, long shot, blocked in traffic, out the other way, Forbes ahead of the play. He slows it down and defers to the wing. Picking that one up, Granada. Granada back for Forbes. Forbes dishes one over to Power. Power will play this one back in behind the net. Wheat Kings under pressure as the Moist Kings threatening a second goal. Back up to the line. Scott can't hold it in, so they will reset. Slides it across for Power. Jacob Power got that one down ice, and now it is picked up by Elger Smith. He waits behind his own net. Makes a pass around to Rooks. Back for Elger Smith. Walks up the wing. And he sent it down to the line. Rothenberger, he will knock this one down into the corner. Blake Scott pressuring it up the boards for the Moist Kings. Out it goes and down to the corner off the stick of Cody Scott, but from the wrong side of center. That's an icing call. Off the draw, that shot sails high. Wheat Kings finally with some pressure here as this one played down. Gall chases his man down in the corner. Scott and Gall battle and is pulled free. O'Toole, he will flip this one ahead. Up at the benches is jumped back in by Rothenberger. Back across the line, that long shot deflects wide off the stick of Ingram. Hood played away in front again. That shot is turned away. Great chance there. And Struthers was just stopped. Back out the other way, across the line is broken up. Wheat Kings head north again. Dancing down to the corner is Harek. Harek, he is tied up and he's in the midst of a battle now with Gagnon. Gagnon pulled it free. The Wheat Kings recover, back up to the line. Dump back in, but it's broken up. And still they fight it down to the corner. Bear works up from behind the net. Back up to the line. McIntosh, long shot blocked in front. Forbes ahead of the play. He sends this one ahead. Forbes, that pass didn't get back to him. And so the Wheat Kings work it up again. Forbes in behind the net. Granota down in the corner. Trying to poke this one back up high. Didn't quite work out there. Out at center again. They battle for it and it's shot back in again. Controlled by Foster. Foster up the middle. Comes across the line and now quickly back down. Granada to the middle. There's a shot in it. That one steered away by Rose. Wasn't the hardest shot, but it was in good position along the floor. Out the other way, there's a man ahead of the play for the Wheat Kings, but unable to find him was Bear. Both Granadas out there. Michael and Brandon. There's a nifty play at the line. Long shot deflected in front. It's broken up. Forbes tried to get to a backdoor. Didn't work out. And now a shot down by the Wheat Kings. This will be an icing call. 9:06 to go in the first. Face off to the left of Rose, won by the Moist Kings. Back up to the line. That long shot by Scott went high. And then it's frozen, so the face-off will once again come to the left of Rose. Logan Menzies won it back. Top of the zone, Jacob Power. Dancing down the outside, Power to the middle, loose in front. Oh, what a save by Rose. And the rebound shot wide. Up to the line, a long shot is blocked there. Blake Scott on this one. Sends it down in front, is broken up, and now it trickles on goal and is covered by Rose, who had himself a very strong shifted net there. O'Toole won that draw for the Moist Kings, and the following shot deflected up and out of play. Quinn Steinschalk looking for a second. O'Toole on the draw again. Steinschalk misplays it. Now down the other way, it's knocked off the tape of Gall, and coming back up is Cody Stott. Shot on goal, rebound hopped away from Steinschalk, open net for Cody Stott, he shoots, and a blocker save by Rose. What a game he's been having despite conceding an early goal. In behind the net, Hood. Around for Power at the line. Pokes it down to the corner, but now it's pulled free the other way. Maybe a 2-on-1, but Power racing back. Some open space for Gall. He skates into it, Gall lost it. O'Toole back up for Hood. Hood going to be forced to play this one down as Foster was draped all over him. Forbes to the far side. Michael Garanda couldn't pick it up. Now walking out the other way, is played to the side and is sent down for icing against the Wheat Kings.
There we go. Well done.
Face off now to the right of Rose. Draw one by the Wheat Kings, and they're going to try and get the break out of their own zone. Played around to the far side, and now looping it back for Clark in the corner. But it was touched up, and we're going to have a whistle. Face-off stays inside as it hit a man in the bench. Referee over to have a brief chat with the Wheat Kings bench. Wheat Kings player waved from the draw. That's Nate Wees. Again, both Garandas out there. And Michael won the draw, and a shot on goal is covered by Rose, who's been nearly flawless in this game. Brandon wins that draw. Michael parked in front. Forbes in the corner. Tried to center one for Brandon. Works his way up to the line and is knocked back down. Now center cross. Wheat Kings start up with it. Chipped down by Bear. Pressuring is Harik. Moist Kings now starting the breakout from their own ends. And they get a shot on goal, which is turned away by Rose again. Back up to the line. Bear, he sends this one up ahead. Here goes Nate Wees. That long shot missed the net. Bear now pursuing his man up the boards, and is flipped out by the Moist Kings. Down to the corner, Blake Stott was chasing after it, can't get there in time, it's icing. Moist Kings disagree. Get the break out of their own zone. Played around to the far side, and now looping it back for Clark in the... Menzies wins the defensive zone draw for the Moist Kings around the boards, but is held in by the Wheat Kings. Hancock's to the net, they score! Nicholas Hancock ties it. Around to the far side, and now looping it back for Clark in the... Menzies wins the defensive zone draw for the Moist Kings around the boards, but is held in by the Wheat Kings. Hancock's to the net, they score! Nicholas. Banked off the boards by Cody Scott up to the line for Blake Scott, didn't work out. Hancock's the goal scorer. He's going to flip this one all the way down, and it's icing. Some visible frustration for Blake Stott over that Wheat Kings goal, as this game is tied at 1. That one shot over the net, and Rose will reach back to cover. There's a face-off to his right.
D.
First D division game we've had on field 13 in this tournament as a long shot scores! They get it back. Cody Scott.
D.
First D division game we've had on field 13 in this tournament as a long shot scores! They get it back. Cody. Hood. He steps across the line, slides one just ahead of O'Toole. O'Toole walking up to the point. He takes a long shot, knocked down in front, and is cleared up to the line and out. Power in a foot race. He's going to lose this one. As tracking this one down is Ingram. Ingram protecting the ball, waiting for options to unfold. Slides one. Nate Wees, long shot, knocked down in front. Rebound on the doorstep, and no one there to put it home. Now a long shot for the point. That one sails wide. Back in behind the net again. Nate Wees looks up high at the line. Foster tries to funnel one down low. Gets to Nate Wees. Back up, Foster. Slap shot. Saved by the keeper. Rebound. And poked wide by Bear. Scott, the most recent goal scorer, flips one in the air. Knocked down with a high stick. And disagreeing on that one was Stride Chalk, who had the opening goal of this game. And some more confusion over who should be on the floor, and it took them too long, so they're served with a delay of game penalty. Wheat Kings are going to get a power play. Moist Kings not too happy about that. We saw in the last game there was a lengthy confusion about who should be on the floor. This game, it results in a delay of game penalty. 2 minutes on the clock. Power play to the Wheat Kings. That long shot off a stick deflects up in the air, lands in behind the net. Ingram for Nate Wees. Nate Wees, he plays one off the boards and up to the line and dumped back in by Harick. Now picked up by McIntosh. McIntosh, he plays one in deep for Ingram. Ingram off the boards again, up high, and that long shot by Harick sails wide. Nate Wees up for Bear. Harick, a drive, well high, rebound kicks right into the slot, and then it rolls on the goalkeeper who covers. 1:19 to go on this power play for the Wheat Kings, the first power play of the game. Up high, and that long shot by Harick sails wide. Nate Wees up for Bear. Harick, a drive, well high, rebound kicks right into the slot, and then it rolls on the goalkeeper who covers. And they don't get one at all. Up the boards for Hood. Hood is tied up and is pulled free. Ingram tried to play it to some open space, stolen by Forbes, who will clear this one all the way down on Rose. McIntosh slowly up from his end. Across the red line now, setting things up. He's going to play one over to Bear, gets the line, gets it back. McIntosh, drive. Wide of the goal, off the end boards. It's loose in behind the net as the goalie tried to cover but couldn't. Deflecting through the slot, Bear, he will pick this one up. Back in behind the net. They work on it and send it back up to the line. Nate Wees, a long drive, missed the net. Bear. Back up high, McIntosh down low. And McIntosh to the middle. They set it up, and they get a shot away. It's blocked in traffic. Forbes, first man down ice. So Rose had to come out of his net and make a play on it. That'll do it for the delay of game penalty to the Moist Things. So we're back to 5 aside. And the Moist Things end, but they're going to get a clearance here and an easy icing call. Moist Things win the defensive zone draw and played around. Cody Stott up to the line. Comes to Brandon Garanda. He whips one across. Here's a shot, save, the rebound, and a whistle blows play dead because there was a player in the crease. And once again, you can't be in the crease without possession of the ball in ball hockey. That was Moist Things win the defensive zone draw and played around. Cody Stott up to the line. Comes to Brandon Garanda. He whips one across. Here's a shot, save, the rebound. Kicks it to the wing. Garanda tried to center. Now he does center. And it rolls all the way across. Strychalk. Strychalk, he shoots. That one deflected off something into the netting. He thought he scored and celebrated a little bit. He's hearing it from the Wheat Kings bench, and he's able to lap Garanda. He whips one across. Here's a shot, save, the rebound. Kicks it to the wing. Garanda tried to center. Now he does center, and it rolls all the way across. Lost that draw for the Moist Things. Wheat Kings control. Up the boards in front of the penalty box area. They play it down and is pulled free by Stott. Strychalk works his way down to the corner, trying to make a power move to the net. Net came off, and it's jammed high. Great job there by the referee. He let that play out. Let Strychalk get his chance. It was a pretty good one at that. And then up the boards in front of the penalty box area. They play it down and is pulled free by Stott. Strychalk works his way down to the corner, trying to make a power move to the net. Net came off, and it's jammed high. Great. O'Toole won it back, but dropped unfairly, so we will do it again. Struthers waved from the dot for the Wheat Kings. And O'Toole will win the second try. Strychalk. Down and behind the net. They try and play it up the boards, and they do get it up the boards. Power there. He plays one just ahead of Garanda. Now Garanda at the line. Cuts down in the corner. He rolls one on Rose, and it is held onto by the goaltender. And now the Moist Things being very hasty on this change. And there won't be any controversy on this one. Wheat Kings win the draw on their own end. It was played around the boards by Clark. They try and get it out. Fail to do so. The goal scorer sends this one up the other way, across the line. That shot is into the glove after Riley Struthers tried his luck. This one sent down the ice. There was a heated race for it, but it won't matter because we're going to the first intermission. Or even later in this game. We've seen a couple injuries on field 13 here already in this tourney. Akbar flips this one on Rose, who gloves it down. And that play, well, maybe not the best. You can't ask for much more because now you get an offensive zone draw out of it. Both Garandas out on the ice again. Wheat Kings trying to pull away with it. Bear walks his way in front of the Wheat Kings bench and it's stripped away from him. Back down the other way. Brandon dishes it off. Forbes across for Michael. He shoots towards the net, aiming for Brandon. It's broken up on the way there. Bear to the wing. He plays this one around. Wheat Kings trying to break out of their own end, but they won't be able to. Forbes down in the corner. He waits. Trying to set things up. It goes around to the far side, and the Wheat Kings start their zone exit. That one dumped on goal from center, and a heavy forecheck, loose and tight, and it's kept out. What an effort there by Noah Harik. And a good stop there by trying to set things up. It goes around to the far side, and the Wheat Kings start their zone exit. That one dumped on goal from center, and a heavy forecheck, loose and tight, and it's kept out. What an effort there by getting any pronunciations of the names wrong. As here's a takeaway and a shot on goal, and another save by Kuvic. Off the draw, O'Toole out through center. He cuts down the far side, swats it to the middle, falling down, almost stuck with it, but a determined effort there. Turns it the other way. Now across the line. Ingram, that shot slides wide along the ground. Cody Stott in his own corner. He waits with it. Starting up the other way, Cody Stott moves his way down the wing, dumps it down to the corner. Scott picking it up, drilled into the boards. And another collision there along the end boards. Now Scott towards the goal. It was blocked. Wheat Kings take it. Rokes around his own goal, fired it into the netting. And there is a penalty coming up. And it's going against the Moistlings, I believe. Picking it up, drilled into the boards. And another collision there along the end boards. Now Scott towards the goal. It was blocked. Wheat Kings take it. Rokes around his own goal, fired it into the net. Wheat Kings on the bench after that, screaming for the first power play unit to get ready. Now they're out on the floor with a chance to tie the game. Fierce battle, but they pull it back to the line. Gall on the wing. Gall walking down, cuts in with a shot, and a good save there by Kuvic. Just 10 seconds into the power play and already a good chance. 4 minutes up on the stick board again for a stick infraction. Across the line is sent down again. Nate Weiss works his way across the red line, slows down, passes one to the wing, and offside is just not hesitating enough. It was Nezbenko. Off the boards and cleared down the floor by Brandon Garanda. Around the boards, Rose made that play. And going down is a Moist King on the forecheck. As the Wheat Kings try and speed up the breakout. They get the line. Top of the zone, they drop it off. Nate Weiss. Down along the boards. Struthers plays one in deep, back for Struthers. That shot stopped. The rebound loose on the doorstep, but no one there to find it. Elgersmith now. Elgersmith around the net. Trying to force this one. Struthers back up to the line. Long shot by Bear is kicked away, and a desperation clear by the Moistings ends up in the netting. And look at how quick they're working on their changes now after taking that delay of game penalty. No hesitation at all. Gall got waived, so when to take it is Ingram. He did not win it, and as a result, the Moistings got a free clear. Wheat Kings working it back up. Harek, he will shoot this one off the boards. And off a bounce, it's covered for another face-off inside the Moisting zone. Gall lost that draw, and another clear by the Moistings with just under 2 minutes remaining on this Wheat King power play. Walking his way up through center is Harek. He slides one across the line, down to the corner. It's sent back up for Gall. Gall to the line. Harek takes the long shot, missed the net. Courage turned it over, and here's the shot which goes high. Quick pass up along the boards. Harek is pinched on the wall. It gets back up. Gall has it knocked away from him, and we're off to the races. Good penalty killing here, as now the Wheat Kings finally get pointed in the right direction. Ingram couldn't get across the line, and the Wheat Kings reset again, changing on the fly. Harek from center, a blast, missed the net. And it's offside now on the far side. It's Bear. Kings finally get pointed in the right direction. Ingram couldn't get across the line, and the Wheat Kings reset again, changing on the fly. Harek from center, a blast, missed the net. And it's offside now on the far side. It's Moist Kings get another clear as their penalty kill continues to shine. Long walk for Clark, and they have the line. Clark down to the corner. Rokes broken up behind the net. Rokes looking up the boards. Right there, that one went about 4 stories high into the netting. Draw one by the Moistings. Fanned on the first clearing attempt, but O'Toole gets it on the follow-up. And this is going to do it. Dumped in off a Wheat King stick. Cody Scott back in his own end, looking for options up the floor. He missed O'Toole, and another icing with under 8 to go in the second. Chalik back on the ice after serving his time in the box. Back up high, a long shot deflecting wide. As McIntosh had to go from range. O'Toole wanted a penalty in the corner as one of his teammates went down. Still is centered right in front. Here's a chance. And unable to get that one on goal was Nate Wise. Stays in the goal, and now Strelick will bring it out. Down the wing he goes. In behind the goal. He works up with it. Strelick to the middle. And now it's batted down to the corner by Wood. Hood, pardon me. Nate Wise up the other way. Nice pass to Bear. Bear to Harrick. They have the zone. Harrick dumps it in. Hood, he will go off the boards. Gets out. Mendes across the line, scores! Long shot makes it 3-1 Moist Kings. Flip to the wing. This one played up the middle. Hancocks will play it in behind the net. And now it's fired up into the bench. So we have a whistle. So it's 3-1 Moist Kings as Logan Menzies shoots it from range, and it gets by Rose. First goal, which is really on him in the stain. Rebound on the doorstep as the Wheat Kings pushing to get it right back, but they can't find it and cash in. There is an icing on the play, so the faceoff will come all the way back down in the Moist Kings zone. Akbar. He goes off the boards. It was knocked down. Menzies gets this one out to center. A long shot. Right back in from the Wheat Kings. Along the boards, they battle for it. Foster chips one in deep. And now Scott pushes it up ahead. Hancock's diving, couldn't get to it. Menzies tied up, he will flip one up. Coming across the line is Degnan. Menzies back down for Gagnon. He waits and shoots one high. It goes around the boards for Hancocks. Quick pass up the middle is knocked away. Garanja quickly across the line, drop pass. They set it up. Forbes dancing towards the goal. And he was cut off by Rose, who made a nice save. Good chance there for Forbes. But he cannot extend the lead to 3. Quick pass up the middle is knocked away. Garanja quickly across the line, drop pass. They set it up. Forbes dancing towards the goal. And he was cut off by Rose, who made, and that's against Connor Rothenberger. So the Moist Kings have a 4-minute power play and a chance to get that 4th goal they've been searching for. O'Toole back up to the line. Cody Scott is there. Garanja drops one off. O'Toole back up high. Scott for power, quickly across off the foot of O'Toole. Has to regroup a little. Now O'Toole fakes, Back up for Stott. Stott towards the goal, in front, the rebound, and it just goes wide. Streluk couldn't put it home, and now there's a penalty coming up to the Moistings for a rough. Brandon Garanza. We will head off to the penalty box as we will play for Power. Quickly across off the foot of O'Toole. Has to regroup a little. Now O'Toole fakes. Back up for Stott. Stott towards the goal, in front, the rebound, and it just goes wide. Streluk couldn't put it home, and now there's a penalty coming up for Power. Quickly across off the foot of O'Toole's. Face off in the Moistings' ends, and they win it. O'Toole whoops one across. Streluk tried to put it on goal. O'Toole now at the line, keeps it in. Rolls down to the corner. Time to regroup for the Wheat Kings. McIntosh, pursued by Garanza. The other Garanza, of course, that's Michael. And now an icing goes against the Wheat Kings. So 82 seconds left, 4-on-4, before a little more time for the Moistings on the power play. Garanza won the draw. Scott from the line. That shot goes high. Power will follow it down. Power in the corner in a battle. Trying to pull it free from Clark. It's sent to the far side. Nate Weiss picks it up. Over for Bear. Bear quickly across the line. Nate Weiss will stop up. He's got Clark at the point. Clark fires. That one went well wide of the net, ends up behind the net. Smart play there by Scott to bounce it off the back of the net and get his team pointed in the right direction. Garanza, nice chip play, but a little too far for himself. Rolls on Rose, and he just avoids a collision with the keeper. McIntosh will play this one up the boards. Comes across to the near side. Struthers, he will flip this one down. Sliding out of his net to cover Kuvaj. .16 seconds left, 4-on-4. And then it will be a power play situation again for the Moistings. They win that draw. Scott will play this one across. Streluk couldn't play it in. Back in their own end, and now Streluk at center. Plays one back across for Cody Scott. And now free to go from the box is Brandon Garanza. Scott takes it across the line, chips it down to the corner. Following it up, Scott, who has a goal in this game, trapped along the end boards. O'Toole in to help him out as there's a hair over 60 seconds left on the one-man advantage. They bank it off the boards. Garanza takes that shot, and an easy block there. Out of play off Struthers. discussion about the face-off placement. It'll come outside the zone, and they're discussing whether or not they will have the zone.
Is there a timeout there? Sorry, timeout quickly.
Timeout now for the Moistings, as we will take a brief timeout as well. That one sent straight out of play by the Wheat Kings as they were trying to clear off the glass. 45 seconds on the power play for the Moist Kings. O'Toole, he wins the draw. Streitschluck sends it to O'Toole, who shoots, and Rose sliding across to make a good save there. O'Toole back up to Scott at the line. Cody Stott for Power. Streitschluck on the goal line. Slides one across, O'Toole scores! Oh, what a pass, what a goal! Kevin O'Toole. The power play gets its job done, 4-1. Make a good save there. O'Toole back up to Scott at the line. Cody Stott for Power. Streitschluck on the goal line. Slides one across, O'Toole scores! Oh, what a pass, what a goal! To make it. There was only 21 seconds left in what was a 4-minute power play, but every second counts. Menzies has it taken away from him there. Clark clears that one down, and it's icing, and everyone knew it. Wheat Kings set it out, and Bear now with a pinch gets across the line, tried to swing one in front, but it just didn't reach Horrick. Here he is now, spinning away from Akbar. He fires, that one through the slot. Bear, back up to the point. Shaking, baking, and a long shot goes high from McIntosh. Now behind the net, they battle for it, pulled free. Nate Wise. He takes it away from his man. Nate Weiss still going as the defender falls. He's still on it. And now we got a penalty coming up. It's against the Moist Kings as Baker touches. And it's going to be DeMarc Cantino. He takes it away from his man. Nate Weiss still going as the defender falls. He's still on it. And now we got a penalty coming up. It's against the... They just scored on the power play. Now the Moist Kings find themselves on the kill. This is the time if the Wheat Kings want to get back in it. And here's a shot which goes off the goalie's shoulder and just high. Good chance there for Ingram. 10 seconds to go in the second period. McIntosh walking up with it. Plays it off the boards. Ingram down to the corner Will they have time for a shot? Doesn't look like it. As we send you to intermission, 4-1 the score for the Moist Kings in this battle to see who will be crowned the king of all kings. Seconds to go in the second period. Getting set to drop the ball here for period 3. DeMark getting his team fired up as they have to kill off a minute 29 of the Wheat Kings power play. As for the Wheat Kings, they find themselves down by 3. During that intermission, their whole team huddled up down in the corner in their end. We saw one other team do that in this tournament, and they came out firing after doing so. This one played up to the line. Chipped down by McIntosh. Along the boards, they try and center this one, but Gall couldn't get it to the front of the net. Cleared on Rose, who slows this one down for Bear. Quickly up, he passes to the wing. Ingram into the zone. Down the side, he spins one back up high. McIntosh a shot, that one goes wide. Off the boards again, Bear at the point. Tried to get it by his man, but is blocked by DeMark. Back up, Bear a shot, he fanned on that one, and it goes between his legs and out of the zone. Oh, what a pass there by Bear, but Gall just couldn't get by defenders. Looked like he had a step for a moment. Another clear by the Moist Kings. Bear. McIntosh. They get the blue line. And McIntosh fires from range. That one deflects out. And it could have been dangerous because Kuvic didn't know where it was. Menzies out of the box. Even strength again. McIntosh dumps it in. Scott will pick this one up, looking for O'Toole. Maybe a step here, down the wing. O'Toole was hooked a little bit from behind and rolled on goal. And just a really good defensive play there to get the stick and not allow a good shot. Menzies out of the box. Even strength again. McIntosh dumps it in. Scott will pick this one up, looking for O'Toole. Maybe a step here, down the wing. O'Toole was hooked a little bit from behind and rolled on goal. Trying to get the breakout going. Played to the middle. Strylock down into the corner. Hancocks, who has the only Wheat Kings goal still, in a battle with him as Stryluck trying to dance around him. It's sent in front for O'Toole, broken up. Back up high, this one is aired out. And Rokes will not see that one go for icing. Gagan across, and they start their breakout. Akbar up for O'Toole, quickly across the line. Hands one off, Stryluck, long shot, missed the net. This is the line that's been doing the most damage for these Moist Kings. But out the other way come the Wheat Kings. Nice work there, and here's the shot on goal. And it's turned away. Another good save by Curvage. Shot missed the net. This is the line that's been doing the most damage for these Moist Kings. But out the other way come the Wheat Kings. Nice work there, and here's the shot on goal. And it's turned away. Another good save there. Karanda couldn't catch up to that. Forbes now. Karanda has a man cutting to the net. His power never got to him. Hannock spins that one in front, just missed Bear. Harak, pardon me. Back up to the line, missed his intended target. Rolls down on Rose, who will play this one off to the side. Clark sends this one back across. Nabazinko down to the far side. Bear almost pulled it away from Stott, but instead Cody Stott will play one to Power. He works up the other way. Power trying to chip it. And back up come the Wheat Kings. They gain the line. Played in deep. Harak shot that one turned away. Kuvic, another big save. Over 4 minutes gone here in the final. Play one to Power. He works up the other way. Power trying to chip it. And back up come the Wheat Kings. They gain the line. Played in deep. Harak shot that one turned away. Kuvic, another big save. Aired out there as Clark ices this one. And so the faceoff comes right back to the Wheat Kings zone. Moist Kings still hanging on to their 3-goal lead. And they don't look like they're letting up anytime soon. Played in behind the net. Pass comes to the far side corner. And it's maneuvered around the end boards. Clark. He will shoot this one up. Hit a body, stays alive. Menzies, that shot. Maybe hit his own man Baker in front. Here's a race for the ball. Down in the corner, Ingram. Centers, Akbar. He will clear this one out. Wheat Kings pinch and they're able to hold it in temporarily. But Menzies turns it over the other way. Menzies has a man going to the net. And Stryluck shot it wide, tried to bank it in front again. Doesn't work out there. Rothenberger. Didn't quite get it in. Stryluck back down the other way. Chips one towards Hood. Rose out to break that one up. Now Hood behind the net. Tried to turn and twist one in front. Didn't work out there. Ball finds its way out to the Wheat Kings at center again. And they dump it in. Rooks. Couldn't get it from Scott, who now maneuvers his way away. Oh, what a run by Cody Scott. Diving. There's a penalty coming up. Where's the ball? It stayed out. Interference, the call is Cody Scott, who scored in this game. Rooks Couldn't get it from Scott, who now maneuvers his way away. Oh, what a run by Cody Scott. Diving, there's a penalty coming up. Where's the ball? It stayed out. A pretty sizable chance here on the power play. Feels like it's now or never with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And Stryluck is being served with an unsportsmanlike conduct. So he's also in the box, and that's going to make it a 5-on-3. A full 2 minutes of 5-on-3 time. And now it really feels like a must-score for the Wheat Kings if they want to win this game and keep their undefeated record alive in this tournament. Draw one by Nate Weiss. And it's off, and a defender sticking out. Garanja breaking that one up. It went all the way down. Wheat Kings reset. Jordan Gall up the gut. It comes free, and that shot on goal, save. Steered away, Garanja, another clear. They were almost going for a rush chance there. I think they should slow things down with the extra man. 2 extra men, as here they cut in. Nate Weiss to the net. Rolled off his stick. Nate Weiss in the corner. Back up high, Harek. He plays it across. Gall, Harek, a blast, hit a body in front. Power will flip it up the boards. At the line, Gall slides one back across. Harek for Gall. Rolls back up to Gall. He fakes it quickly across. Harek, Gall, waiting, shooting, just went wide. Harek again at the line. He slides one over for Gall. Back for Harek. He tees it up and put it wide of the post. Ingram up to the line. Knocked down there by Gall. And Ingram again tried to center. And man was in the crease. But Zinko couldn't stay out of it. And so the faceoff will come outside. Kuvic down on the floor right now. Steered away, Garanja, another clear. They were almost going for a rush chance there. I think they should slow things down with the extra man. 2 extra men, as here they cut in. Nate Weiss to the net. Rolled off his stick. So just 40 seconds left on this 5-on-3. Just not enough urgency from the Wheat Kings, and the Moist Kings very calm and composed on the kill. O'Toole won the draw to the side, but Akbar couldn't get it, so the Wheat Kings have the zone. Along the boards, looking for the setup. It's centered. What a pass. Struthers tried to dish it in front instead of shooting, and so it's cleared by O'Toole. Troy Rooks is offside. "12 seconds before both Moist Kings players are out of the box. Gagnon rolls it down on Rose, and that will pretty much do it for this rather uneventful 5-on-3. And I could hardly see another way than the Moist Kings tearing this momentum to the finish line in this one. But this is ball hockey, so you never know what can happen, as Kuvic decided to freeze it there. Gagnon rolls it down on Rose, and that will pretty much do it for this rather uneventful 5-on-3. And I could hardly see another way than the Moist Kings tearing this momentum. Draw one back. Stryluck was stripped of the ball and is dumped back in. Gagnon in the corner. Tried to twist it around. Hood beaver tapping along the boards, and it's sent to the far side. Akbar gets it up the boards. Stryluck shot it in from range, but the face-off will come outside as the whistle sounds. It'll occur all the way back outside the moisting zone with 6:40 to go in this third period. They win that draw. Starting the breakout is broken up. And here's a chance for the Wee Kings. Harek pressured along the boards. He flips it to the far side. Maybe a shot here. They try one too many passes again, and it's broken up. Nate Weiss had it. Should have shot it. Up again. Bear. Harek fires. It's blocked. O'Toole out at center. Quickly across. Stryluck across the line. He drops it off. Scott. Stryluck back door. He's dancing and he scores! Beautiful goal. And this will surely be all she wrote in this one. Bear. Harek fires. It's blocked. O'Toole out at center. Quickly across. Stryluck across the line. He drops it off. Scott. Stryluck back door. He's dancing and he scores! Beautiful goal. And this will end. Bear. Harek fires. It's blocked. And it's 5-1. Poked out again. Menzies, who had the 3-1 goal, disrupted that. Now Power sends it across the line. Foster lost it, sent it in on Rose. He gloves it down, and he's forced to hang on as Baker was charging towards the net. .5:15 to go in this third period. Moist Kings that close to improving to 2-0 and tying for the top spot in the D division. Sent down the other way, maybe a step here. Scores! Goal! The Wee Kings get one back. It's 5-2. Top spot in the D division. Sent down the other way, maybe a step here. Scores! Goal! Kings take their time out after that goal. I was just checking my phone to pull up the D division standings. The Wee Kings will now be at 1-1. They're located in Pool B, so that'll tie them with the Burlington Junior Aces. And us for the Moistings, if they just hold out for 5:02, they'll improve to 2-0 and tie the Victoria Ducks at a 2-0 record in Pool A. After this game, Moistings will play the Burnaby Blades and Party Bus. Faceoff comes at center because the last whistle was Gall's goal. As we will take a look at the Wee Kings' upcoming schedule in this tournament. Flipped out to center. Scott will play this one back up. Miranda trying to track it down. but maneuvering away from him is McIntosh. Dumped down into the corner. Gall slows it down. Now they're playing with a little more urgency. Gall pulling it free. It's poked off his stick. Forbes will break this one up, flips it out, and is knocked down at center. Back across the line. Nice play there to break it up before it got to Cody Scott, and back the other way they come. That pass deflected away from Ingram. He follows it up. Ingram. Pass does get to the line, and Biscono, he shot it, deflects off the end boards and behind the goalie. It's loose, it's there, and it stayed out. Whistle blew because it was underneath him. Very close there. As promised, a look at the Wheat Kings' upcoming schedule. They also have 2 games left. They have to play the Sunnyvale Sam Squanch. He follows it up. Ingram. Pass does get to the line, and Biscono, he shot it, deflects off the end boards and behind the goalie. It's loose, it's there, and it stayed out. Whistle blew because it was underneath him. Behind it, because I would have thought it would be Sasquatches, but Sam Squanches. We'll have to look forward to one of those names. Bear hands it off, and a shot between the goalie's legs, but somehow Kuvich kept it out. And he's in a bit of discomfort after making that save. Almost squeaked between his legs. You could see daylight. There's also a penalty on the play. It's going against the Moist Kings, and it is yet another penalty to Strideshuk. He will sit in the box for 2 minutes, tripping the call. Now, if the Wheat Kings score on here, they're only down by 2, and if they score early, they could have over 3 minutes left. So you pull the goalie. Who knows? Long way to go in this one still. We will line up on the right side. Nate Weiss to take the draw. He wins it, but it's intercepted and flipped out. Good play there by Granota. Rolls on Rose, and the heavy forecheck forces the cover. Strideshuk has been sent out of this game now. It was his 3rd penalty, so that's why. And you can see he has no protest. He's had a great game, and he won't hang his head too much about this one as he watches on from the hallway. That's just the rule there. Wheat Kings have called their timeout. Wheat Kings will play on this field again. That will be their game against the Victoria Ducks. So Wheat Kings fans, you'll have to put up with me for one more of your games. Bear works his way up from deep in his own territory. Stops at the red line. Pass to the wing. Ingram cuts down. He goes around the net, centers. Good play there, but it was unable to be cashed in. Nate Weiss, who had that chance, now in a battle. He pulls it free. Ingram back up to the line. They've pulled the goalie extra attacker out as a long shot is kept out. 6-on-4 here. Ingram plays one in deep. They dance around with it and set it up, and it deflects out of play. So the Wheat Kings are all in. 1:06 to go on this power play, Empty net. Early clear here on the power play. Bear bringing it up. Across the line. Harik. Now it's flipped down to the middle. They get a chance, and it's put wide by Nate Weiss. Up the boards. Struthers trying to keep it. It's poked free. Scott has the net empty. And a great sliding play by Harik to keep it out. Cody Scott would have had his second. Power, he flips one up, is turned over. Nate Weiss passes, scores, Bear. Five, 3 with just over 2 minutes to go in this one. And a great sliding play by Harik to keep it out. Cody Scott would have had his second. Power, he flips one up, is turned over. Nate Weiss passes, scores, Bear. Soon as possible, they'll want possession first as the faceoff comes to center. They need 2 goals. So time is of the essence. Banked off the boards and down. Eglishmath down and behind the net. For now, Rose remains in the net. Flipped up high, and it got by this man. McIntosh all the way back now, trying to pull this one up. Along the boards, McIntosh flipping it down. Gets by Scott, and down into the corner. Scott is tied up. Rose still in the net, starting to make his way towards the bench as there's a battle. Under 90 seconds to go, and now Rose does head off. It's up the board. Skull to the middle. Drops it back. McIntosh long shot just went wide. Power behind the net. Playing it up to the line. Forbes a swing at it. Doesn't get out. McIntosh keeps it in. Floats it in off the glove of Guvage. It's lodged in behind the net. A battle for it. There's a penalty coming up. It's going against the Moist Kings. In tight, there's a shot. They want him to touch up as they still battle, and now plays called dead. 51 seconds to go, 6-on-4 coming up. Not a lot of time left, but crazier things have happened. It's going against the Moist Kings. In tight, there's a shot. They want him to touch up as they still battle, and now plays called dead. 51 seconds to go. Anywhere close to seeing the full extent of that is there's only 51 seconds to go. Nate Weiss in to take the draw. He lost it. Scott clears it out off the glove of Harik, and they got set out, and that is also a hand pass. Faceoff will come all the way down to the blue line. Rose is going to have to go back in, you would think, because faceoff is so close to the Wheat Kings net. They win the draw. DeMark pulling it back, is knocked off his twig. Ingram in the corner. He tries to play it up the boards. He's stuck there a little bit. DeMark ties it up now as there's a full-out battle. Flipped up to the line and broken up. Now here's a long shot. It goes wide off the tape of Harik. Up high again, and that shot is blocked, and it's cleared towards the empty net. No icing because there's a man in the box, and that's the advantage of being shorthanded. Quickly back up. This one is deflected in. It rolls wide of the goal. Just 5 seconds to go. Looks like it's all done, but Gall, second shot, deflects over the net, in behind it, and it's over. The Moist Kings take this one. Final score 5-3.
I'll give you our player of the game right now.
Oh, yeah.
77 player of the game.
Look down at net. Andrew Guvage appears to be down. He was grimacing at points in this game.